Have you ever found yourself wishing for more hours in the day? Felt overwhelmed by your endless to-do list, and yet, when you hit the pillow, you're haunted by the unsettling feeling that you haven't truly accomplished anything meaningful? The solution isn't finding more time, but rather changing how we use the time we already have. Over 100 years ago, Arnold Bennett showed us how in his short book, How to Live on 24 Hours a Day. He teaches us that our spare time, when used wisely, can enrich our lives in ways we never thought possible. The chief beauty about the constant supply of time is that you cannot waste it in advance. The next year, the next day, the next hour are lying ready for you, as perfect as unspoiled, as if you had never wasted or misapplied a single moment in all your career. In today's video, we'll explore Bennett's timeless advice on how to harness the full potential of our time. We'll delve into the key themes and actionable insights from his book, helping you to not just spend your time, but to invest it in your personal growth and well-being. Key theme 1, the mastery of time. Embrace each day with the awareness that you wake up in the morning and lo, your purse is magically filled with 24 hours of the unmanufactured tissue of the universe of your life. It is yours. Every second presents a fresh opportunity for growth, change, and decision-making. You cannot waste tomorrow. It is kept for you. You cannot waste the next hour. It is kept for you. Grasp this concept to transform the ordinary into the remarkable. Each morning brings a new chance, an untouched field ready for the seeds of your actions and thoughts. Understand and accept that the mastery of your time is in your hands alone. The question then becomes, how will you make your hours count? Will they be lost to the ether, or will they be directed with intention and vitality? Key theme 2, personal development and the importance of self-investment. Invest time in self-improvement. It's the foundation upon which a fulfilling life is built. You have to live on this 24 hours of daily time. Out of it, you have to spend health, pleasure, money, content, respect, and the evolution of your immortal soul. The day is not just hours ticking by. It is material for the betterment of self and spirit. Personal development is not a passive activity reserved for the so-called free time. It demands priority. Consider the stark truth. We never shall have any more time. We have, and we have always had all the time there is. There is no future in which there will be more time to start living the life envisioned. The moment for action and growth is now. In embracing this philosophy, remember that personal development is a cycle of continuous learning and adapting. It's not static, it evolves as you do. Your time investment should reflect your growing interests, challenges, and the areas where you seek deeper understanding and connection. However, beware of undertaking too much at the start. Be content with quite a little. Allow for accidents. Allow for human nature, especially your own. The journey to self-improvement is gradual, requiring patience and forgiveness. Theme 3, mastery of mind and the power of focus. Harness the extraordinary power within, the ability to direct and focus your thoughts. This skill, the mastery of your mind, is the cornerstone of realizing your full potential. Understand that the control of the thinking machine is perfectly possible. The mind is a wandering entity, constantly escaping the present to dwell on the past or future. Recognize the transformative power of focused thought. Without the power to concentrate, that is to say, without the power to dictate to the brain its task and to ensure obedience, true life is impossible. The journey to mental mastery begins with small, intentional steps. Choose a subject, any subject, and practice holding your focus there. When you leave your house, concentrate your mind on a subject no matter what to begin with. Through practice, the scattered thoughts that once ruled can be organized and directed. Embody this principle daily. The benefits transcend mere productivity. They seep into every facet of life, offering clarity, peace, and a heightened sense of being. Theme 4, the crucial role of daily habits and self-discipline. Build a scaffold for life with the bricks of daily habits and the mortar of self-discipline, because the road to self-improvement is not easy. The most important preliminary to the task of arranging one's life so that one may live fully and comfortably within one's daily budget of 24 hours is the calm realization of the extreme difficulty of the task. How do I begin, you ask? You simply begin. There is no magic method of beginning. There is no magic method of beginning. This isn't just a call to action. It's a declaration of the inherent power vested in each individual to shape their day, their life, through consistent, deliberate practices. And it starts with the simple act of doing. However, you must acknowledge the resistance that change inevitably brings, but meet it with resolve. If you are not prepared for discouragements and disillusions, if you will not be content with a small result for a big effort, then do not begin. Let each new habit be a stone laid on the path toward a more intentional life, understanding that each small action contributes to a larger outcome. The fact is that there is no easy way, no royal road. The path to Mecca is extremely hard and stony, and the worst of it is that you never quite get there after all. Cultivate a mindset that sees beyond the immediate gratification, focusing on the long-term benefits that disciplined daily routines bring. This isn't about restriction, but about freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms, guided by the principles and goals that you deem most important. Theme 5. The power of self-reflection and living by principles. The truth resonates. Man, know thyself. This ancient adage is not a mere suggestion, but a directive for those seeking a life of depth and meaning. Self-reflection is the gateway to understanding, not just of one's actions, but of one's innermost intentions and desires. This isn't about self-criticism, but about honest appraisal and alignment. The whole field of daily habit and scene is waiting to satisfy that curiosity, which means life, and the satisfaction of which means an understanding heart. Understanding the why behind actions illuminates the path to intentional living. The study of cause and effect, while it lessens the painfulness of life, adds to life's picturesqueness. Adopt self-reflection as a daily habit, a ritual as vital as any other aspect of personal care. It is in these moments of introspection that clarity is found, and from clarity springs the power to act deliberately and wisely. Living by principles is not about rigid adherence to a set of external rules, but about the consistent application of your inner beliefs to daily decisions. All I urge is that a life in which conduct does not fairly well accord with principles is a silly life. Let your principles light the way and let your actions reflect your light. Actionable insights, reclaiming time in the modern world. In the expanse of a 1 in 68-hour week, Arnold Bennett challenges with a proposition that is as simple as it is profound. Carve out just 7.5 hours for intentional self-improvement. You can start by waking up to the day half an hour earlier than the world demands. You will accomplish as much in 1 morning hour as in 2 evening hours. Use this time not for passive intake, but for engaging in practices that set a positive tone for the entire day. Replace the habitual scroll through emails or social media with activities that truly enrich: meditation, reading, writing. Dedicate these moments 6 days a week to crafting a morning ritual that resonates with purpose and intent. Next, employ an hour and a half every other evening in some important and consecutive cultivation of the mind. Regard this time with the same seriousness as a crucial meeting. It's a meeting with and for your future self. Combined, these two practices will give you 7.5 hours a week that are yours to use for your betterment. Done consistently, it will have all the air of a miracle. The full use of those 7.5 hours will quicken the whole life of the week, add zest to it, and increase the interest which you feel in even the most banal occupations. Yet you should never expect that this will be easy. Any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by drawbacks and discomforts, and you will need to change your habits. If you imagine that you will be able to devote 7.5 hours a week to serious, continuous effort and still live your old life, you are mistaken. Sundays are the sanctuaries of rest and reflection. I appreciate intensely the moral value of a weekly rest. Let this day rejuvenate spirit and mind through activities that replenish the soul: nature walks, quality time with loved ones or immersing in a cherished hobby. By extracting just 7.5 hours from the 168 available each week, a silent revolution begins. You don't need to do more than this to start. Beware of undertaking too much at the start. Be content with quite a little. Allow for accidents. Allow for human nature, especially your own. You see here the wisdom of understanding how hard change is, of accepting that to live life fully, you must go down the hard road. But you must give yourself a chance to build the habit, discipline, and strength to face that hard road. A failure or so in itself would not matter if it did not incur a loss of self-esteem and of self-confidence. But just as nothing succeeds like success, so nothing fails like failure. Most people who are ruined by attempting too much. Start with small, intentional acts, allowing room for patience and grace in moments of setback, and gradually construct a life marked by purposeful action and profound personal fulfillment. A petty success may lead to a success that is not petty. Embracing the gift of time, a conclusion. In the journey through life's relentless hustle, Arnold Bennett's wisdom in How to Live on 24 Hours a Day illuminates the path to a more intentional and fulfilling existence. It is not about monumental shifts, but about small steps. The practical steps outlined, rising earlier, dedicating evenings to growth, and sanctifying Sundays for rest and reflection, are more than routines. They are stepping stones on the path to mastering the art of living. By reallocating just a fraction of our weekly allowance of time, we unlock doors to growth, happiness, and an awakened existence that many dream of but few dare to pursue. For the supply of time is truly a daily miracle, an affair genuinely astonishing when one examines it. It is the most precious of possessions. No one can take it from you. It is unstealable, and no one receives either more or less than you receive. It's in your hands to decide how that time will be spent, whether in pursuit of the extraordinary or in the resignation to the ordinary. Its right use, its most effective use, is a matter of the highest urgency and of the most thrilling actuality. All depends on that. Your happiness, the elusive prize that you are all clutching for, my friends, depends on that. If you've enjoyed this video and want to discover more ways to transform your dreams into reality, don't forget to give us a like and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell to stay updated with all our latest content. Remember, every step you take is a step towards achieving your dreams. So until next time, dare to dream, dare to do, and keep your ambition alive.